I was going to forget him again.
No.
I didn't even know we were talking last night. I don't even know if you did it or not.
I did.
Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, we're cracking open a new bottle of Maker's Mark Cask Strength. Been itching to try this one. This one's been in the Santa sack over there for a little while now. So this is obviously one of the Beam Centurion products. It's made at the Maker's Mark Distillery. This one happens to be a 110.8 proof. The batch number is 2106 in case you're keeping track of it all. It is 70% corn, 16% wheat, 14% malted barley, and it's one of the few high proof wheaters that are out there. So this used to be only in 375 milliliter bottles in the gift shop. Hold for Coke Pop. I was trying to pull it off, it wouldn't come off. But now they come out in 750 milliliter bottles and they're shipped nationwide. And they originally brought them out because they were trying to compete with old Weller Antique 107 proof and Old Granddad, which is 114 proof. So they made this one to try to compete with those two.
Granddad's a weeder?
No, but the proof wise, I think they were trying to get at just trying to bring the proof in.
Which the rest of them are all
very good, right? So I guess our closest comparison probably to date with that's actually a weeder would probably be the 101, if I had to guess, right?
Oh, didn't we have something else that was a weeder?
We do, but I don't think we have a high proof one. The only other one we have, Larceny, is a weeder, but that's low proof. We don't have any of the barrel proof ones. We haven't been able to find them yet.
They've been invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we had one that was decent proof.
Let me think.
It's not a pinhook.
That's an actual weeder. The only other one I can think of is the Maker's Mark 101. That's an actual weeder. I mean, we have a bunch of decent proof stuff, but none of them that are actual weeders. Well, what is Rabbit Hole is a weeder. Rabbit Hole's a weeder, but I don't know what the proof on that one is. I think that's
a weeder or a rye?
We have both, I believe.
Yeah, we do.
The regular ones are 4. Is 4.
Right, so I don't know if you said it, but it's $60 for this one.
I did not. When it hit your tongue, right on the tip of my tongue, right off the bat, it went, like it zapped you, like when you stick your tongue on a battery. It's still tingling.
I don't think the Rabbit Hole's got the proof.
Oh, I don't think so either. I only took a little sip.
I guess like 94.
But when it initially hit the very tip of my tongue, which only a handful of these have done that, it like latched on right to the tip of my tongue. Of any of them, like very few. A lot of times it'll hit me on the side, but when that first went into my mouth and hit the tip of my tongue, it almost like when you stick your tongue on a 9-volt battery and you're, that's not
No, we never did that.
Not that I've ever done that. That would be silly, but.
You switch it, you know it's there.
I'm going to do it right now. It was kind of quick when I only took a little sip.
Me too. But again, it's got a good taste.
Mm-hmm.
What I say is $50, $60.
I don't know who pours these things, but he does a terrible job. No, actually, when you swish it like that, it's still like wasn't really talking too much because I wanted to see how long it was going to sit on my tongue. It still gives you that little bit of like pop roxy tingly feeling going on.
With a linger of Orajel. Nice nose.
Nice nose. Nice flavor, actually. I like it. The more we keep drinking the weed, as I keep saying it, it really does. Even actually the last time we had the Larceny, we did it in the blind. came up on a Tuesday or a Friday, and I thought it was one of the heavier hitters, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't see that coming."
This is very good.
It has enough of the, like it drinks. It does, I don't want to say hotter than the 110, but it drinks like a high rye. Like it gives you like that spiky high rye
It drinks
feeling. You know what I mean? Like that peppery on your tongue. It has that whole. Oh, what the F is that? How can I do that? That burns so much.
The nose is a really good batter nose.
Oh, it is very good. I'm trying to come up with something that we could compare it to, but I don't think we have anything. So we're just gonna have to just do it as is.
That's a sad day.
I guess my only question would be, why do I keep splashing this stuff in my eye? But this is $39.99 for 101. So for 10 more proof,
$10 more. Is that what it was?
$59.99.
$20.
So $20 more.
Bring it down. I remember that being tasty.
I knew he wanted to compare it to something.
Well, because we
I
can't.
don't think the rabbit hole-
as much as I wanted rabbit hole, I think it's only like 94 or something.
95 proof. All right, let's give it a try.
Because I do like the rabbit hole.
No, that one that had the 4 grain in that one, and that one just is abundance of flavor. That rabbit hole was actually really, really good. I agree with you.
You're like a baby simulator. I need more to compare.
What are you talking about? What I'm pouring? Or
No.
Oh no, I took 2 little ones. I said. Sorry, I'll double check.
Cap's not on.
I don't know if you can notice. We're trying to see what the glasses look like. We have some match, some not. We're seeing which ones we like, which ones we don't. We're trying things out.
Small experiments.
In case if you noticed. Or didn't notice, I just pointed it out to you.
We did have it on the last one. I don't think we said anything.
We didn't. So
I'd
I'll
say
see.
we do have a new sign, but I don't know if you can see that any better either.
No, so we're trying. We're trying to make improvements for your viewing pleasure. Which again, leave a comment down below, and then that way we will try to take your suggestions, or totally disregard them and do whatever we want to do anyways. But at least we would have the suggestions to go. So
That
I left the
does
101 on the right. I mean on the left.
My 101's on my right, but in the middle, like we usually do.
Right, that's yeah.
I don't think we're gonna guess that as a 101.
I'm not even getting a smell out of that one.
That's the deceiving part of that one. And you can tell 2 different ladies did the waxing because that's their specialty. Seen that in a documentary one time.
Yeah, and the lady that was talking does them like this. She goes, if it doesn't go all the way down, I just feel you're getting ripped off. She's like, I go heavy-handed on the wax. I actually saw somebody like a layman doing it. Like someone was doing a tour and they were letting them dip their own, shouldn't say layman, one of the whiskey tubers that did like it wasn't an employee, it was a regular.
Right.
I said, that would be a cool thing. I would love to get a barrel pick and be able to dip my own bottles. You know, that'd be like the icing on the cake right there. Now, drinking the 101, I feel like I'm getting like a more oaky flavor, like a fuller flavor on there. You're not getting that spice. No. You're getting like the
very
barrel
easy
flavor. I don't know how many years either one of these sit in the barrel. Where I'm getting a more oaky smell off the 101.
I think
and more of a caramel when I smell the Cask strength one. Gives you more of a caramel.
So I get I'm in the batter land a little bit, but yeah, caramel-esque batter.
Yeah, yeah, like that.
This one is pretty easy.
And it drinks a lot spicier.
This one.
Yes,
Yes.
a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
spicier.
Yeah.
Like this one gives you that nice wood caramel coat, easy. I agree with you. You wouldn't think it's 101 proof. It
No.
just drinks right down, smooth, happy, but a ton of
Maybe
flavor.
maybe a little hit here.
With a bunch of flavor. But
Yeah.
this one jumps all over your tongue and gives you spiky marks where it's like pop rocks going on, and then you get the numbing feeling like the original on there. I guess proofier
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
on it. I guess which one do I like better?
Personally, I like the barrel strength better, but is it $20 better? Nose wise, it does smoke this one, I think.
But does it taste wise? You get a ton of flavor off this 101.
I
You really do. You really get a lot of that, more of the Knob Creek-esque, where it's a full body flavor
well,
type.
so this one, you just have to wait a little bit longer to get that, I think.
This is a neck pour too, though.
And the nose is way better. And
Yeah.
I think the flavor comes in if you let it, once it's down, you let it wait a few seconds, then you kind of get it.
Because in
This
the
one
cup, it really
is
didn't have
so
a lot.
easy.
It didn't have a lot in the cup in the beginning, but it is coming around to the oatmeal with the maple syrup and the whole kit and
And
caboodle.
that one is too. It's just that one, as you say, it seems more watered down than this one.
It would be the way it depends on what you like. If you're looking for the semi-high proof, easier drinker, this one seems to drink smoother,
Right, so
easier. This
it
one
does.
seems like a high rye. Where
So
it's
this
like
is
a
40.
Captain
What is like the original makers? Just for a comparison.
price wise?
Yeah.
$29.99.
So 30, 40, and I can't remember.
Now we got it for 60, but I just found them in one store and I grabbed them. Well, I grabbed another one like that. I just grabbed them both because I hadn't
So
seen them.
that's 80,
I hadn't seen
100,
them.
or
They
101.
might. I don't
and
even know
110.
what MSRP should have been. This is what we got them for. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't haggling because I hadn't seen the two cask strengths in a while, and I seen them both, and I'm like,
Well,
you know
that
what,
was
I'm buying
kind
it.
of the same as 101. It was a limited thing, and it's like the store hasn't been outrageous for me so far.
Right.
So.
And I knew, like, same thing with these. They did come out, but they were always like, you could only get them at the distillery. So when I saw them at the store, I'm like, this may never be here
It's
again.
weird
so I grabbed
because
them.
it's taken exactly. It's taken or leave it because
Yeah.
or we do all kinds of driving around and go find something. But
No, and they just happen to be sitting right next to each other. This one and one to
Or
come
I
in a
do.
future date. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting them both. But overall, I kind of think it is worth the $20 to me. It is good. I mean, $60 though puts it in some big competition though. But I think this.
I think it would hold its own.
would hold its own against because I'm thinking. I mean, one of the hidden
we don't
gems.
have a high weeder really.
No,
so,
we don't. So that you really can't compare them to all the other ones.
No, and you can't go with the barrel proofs of Elijah.
Yeah. Are those wheat? No, those aren't wheat. Is Elijah wheat? I don't think it is.
I thought we did have one, but I don't remember.
I don't remember. So many of these. I can't remember all the stuff. I could look it up, but.
I say if you see it and you haven't had it, I would try it.
If you like makers, and you want a higher proof makers, and you're willing to spend the money, then absolutely give it a try. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely worth to me. It's a good taste, and you're not going to be like get it and go, oh, what did I just do? You know what I mean?
And it's not like some of them we spent
I mean, there are people
as much or more money and zero for
and they
it.
just have nothing, right?
Never jumped back. So
Yeah, no. I mean, if you're going to talk, because what was it, 60 now? Yeah, that bumps it, but still, it smashes Yellowstone, which was 50. And what was the other one?
I wasn't
that was
bringing
50?
that name up.
No, it is what it is. You know, there are some that we've spent good money on, and you're like,
but again, I
it's
don't
just
know
not
if we
gonna
mentioned,
cut it.
but there is a place by us that
Yeah, you
did their
said
own
that
barrel
was-
pick,
yeah.
and I'll have to see if it's barrel strength.
No, you have to. I'd be like, dude, I gotta have the sample. You gotta have a sample. Like, I don't even know if I could just because of that. This definitely is coming around in the glass, though. I mean, this was a neck pour too, so this may actually develop into something.
I like the
a lot
nose.
more.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
taste.
No, it's getting thicker and thicker. Like,
It
it's
is.
more the
No,
maple syrup.
yeah,
and
when
the-
you said
and yeah.
it wasn't. It's not. It has a little tingly flicker and then a little bit of a numbness, but it also had the flavor to me going down.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't have a huge finish though. Like, it's not a long hang time. It goes in.
if you swish it, you get the little bit. You get the.
You get the fireworks,
Oreo.
but the flavor doesn't hang as long.
Nah.
It's
if you keep kind of slapping your tongue.
I mean,
it's-
medium though. We've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
some like with
It's
like
like
one of the bookers.
oh, yeah.
It was just hanging on for days, and you're like, nope, don't want to drink it. Nope, don't want to drink it. This one,
Well,
we already
again,
refilled
that's
once.
10 more
But that's what I'm
too.
saying. But
Right.
you know, it's
Yep.
not.
And if we continue, it'll be lower. So on that.
Nope, I'm not going. We're not done yet.
It's
No, I
gonna
actually
go-
think
it's gonna go lower.
One of the hidden secrets too. I was thinking the other day is that 1792 because that 120
Like,
proof
no,
one
that was-
because
yeah.
that I was thinking that because that's cheap too. I was like that's
And
like a
I,
hidden
honestly,
gem.
if they're going against like 114, that's a smoother drinker.
See, I haven't had Old Granddad in forever. That's what I think that why they put these out because this didn't range. Because there was some other ones when I was looking online that were like 113 and change. So they wanted to put it in between the 107 and the 114 range where they put that. They wanted one out there with the heat, which, you know, I get it. And it's hard to do because you need that much more when they're sending them out like that. But now they're out. So I don't know how long they're going to be out and about because you used to, again, you could only get a small bottle and only at the distillery before. So, well, there you go. We'll leave it at that. Give it a try if you want. I personally would agree with you. I think it is a little bit better than this one. Is it $20 better? That's for you to decide. I think I would buy it again if I seen it.
I
Let's put it
think
that way.
with that going side by side, it's not really fair because obviously it's 100, 110. So if you just bought this and you had it, I think you're gonna enjoy it. If
Yeah.
you just bought this and you have it, I think you're gonna enjoy it. If you compare them, you're gonna notice a pretty good difference. But
And again, you might find a store that has it for cheaper. Because even my friend just was at one. Oh, and we got this one down in Kentucky when Joe went down there and bought it, and we paid. And he found it at the store the other day for $32. That's not a bad $32 bourbon, but it just wasn't
Basil Hayden.
Basil Hayden, but it wasn't a $49.99 bourbon. You know what I mean? So it all depends on. I mean, if you can get it, you know, we might have paid a little bit
local
more.
store actually has them. I don't think he's that high either
No, again, we got that, and sometimes actually at the distillery is more money.
because people don't know.
Right, and you
That's-
just did the tour, and you're all hyped up, and you're like, "Give me this, give me this."
49.
give me
That's
this."
supposed to be a better one.
Yeah. So you know, and it's just so. I mean, he got that, and thank you again, Joe, for actually getting that. But because he just texted me, and
I
he's
want to
like,
say I think it's 32.
"Because well, that's what Steve just asked me. He's like, what do you think? Is this any good?" And I'm like, "I'm not sure it's worth the money." He's like, $32. I'm like, "Oh, it's probably worth that." Oh, hold on. I was like, "No."
I wanted because I just looked at it the other day.
I was like, ours is 49, so yeah, I would get it for 32 because he's just starting out, so it's a nice, easy sipper. So, all right, back to this review. I'd give it a shot. If not, at the very least, you see it at the bar, I would definitely give it a taste. I think it's, I like it. I do. I think it's worth the step up.
I agree.
So, there you go. There is our review. So, once again, leave a comment down below. Any suggestions, any comments, they're greatly appreciated because
Yeah, we could use a lot of comments.
only going to help us grow and make us better. Even if they're negative comments. I'm a big boy. I can take it. But that being said, spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.